Hello, hello. My name is Tricia, pediatric speech language pathologist, and today I'm answering a question about what are open-ended toys and closed-ended toys, and why is this important to know? So open-ended toys and closed-ended toys, knowing what the difference is between both of them has really helped me as a therapist categorize the toys that I do have. So as parents, it's going to help you look at the toy box and see what it really think about what toys you can move into rotation, help you purge some toys and make purchasing decisions. And for me, it's also helped me create therapy sessions that are engaging and making them experiences. So when the families that I work with know about these different types of toys and how to categorize them, it really helps them with deciding which toys to bring to the restaurant that day, or on vacation, or on a road trip, or if you're just choosing a couple, which ones would you choose? Or if you're sitting down to play with your child, which ones are you going to pick, and what would be the purpose? What kind of underlying skills are you working on in addition to the relationship building and the bonding that you're doing while you're spending time with your child? Okay, so let me give you some examples here. So when we're thinking about open toys, think Legos, building blocks, animals, figurines, Play-Doh, car sets, kitchen sets, something that can be used in a variety of different ways. So just by nature opens a lot of creativity and imagination that you have to use when you play with these toys. I tend to have more open toys just because I can use them in a variety of ways, a lot of different verbs, a lot of different adjectives, and across various age ranges. And it's just more efficient for me to have those toys so that I can use them for a bunch of different kids and use them. It's not just a one-hit wonder kind of toy. Although I do have those, like the spin again game, which I can show you. I'll link it in the bottom. That one, I have never met a child who was not engaged with that toy for at least like a minute. Okay, so open-ended toys, think using a lot of creativity, using a lot of imagination, can be used in a variety of ways. So closed-ended toys are going to be your games that have and toys that have a beginning and an end. So think puzzles. There's a beginning of the puzzle when none of the pieces are in place, and then there's the end of the puzzle where you see the entire picture, right? Some of the craft sets where you create something and then you're done with it. Stacking toys, the ones, or like shape sorting toys, like once you finish all the shapes, then you're done, right? Or stack it all up, you've got to finish like flip it over and take all the pieces out to restart it again, right? So those would be an example. Those are examples of closed-ended toys. Also for older kids, think like Chutes and Ladders or board games that has a beginning and an end. So closed-ended toys are really useful because it can help with building sustained attention, and it helps build focus on a task. So like open-ended toys, you can think about playing with them for hours and hours and hours. You can also, on the flip side of it too, think about playing with them for about like 2 seconds and then you're done. So with a puzzle, for example, you would have to, when you get a couple pieces in, you have to finish the puzzle, or you don't have to, but like if the goal is to finish the puzzle, you have to sustain the attention and to that task. So this type of activity, I like to actually blend in a variety of open toys and closed-ended toys throughout my session. For some of my littles, it can be really helpful for them to know like, oh, we have a couple more pieces and then we're done. If it's towards the end of a session, or we'll do a couple more pieces and then they get to play with another kind of toy on our visual schedule. So they'll kind of have a heads up on that, and it also helps me redirect them. Oh, we have to finish this. Let's finish the puzzle. I wonder what it's gonna be at the very end, or let's make the puzzle look like this if we know we've got a picture of it, or we've done it a couple times, right? So I don't think that there's one that's wrong or right or good or bad. I think it's just each one has its own place, and it's also going to depend on your child's interest too, right? So if there's a toy or a character from a TV show that they really enjoy, and there's going to be figurines of that, or there's going to be another kind of game that has a beginning and an end, each one has its own place. It's just kind of another way, another tool to categorize the toys that you do have. So if you guys want more ideas on how to play with the different toys, I recommend signing up for my free mini course. I'll put a link to that in the description below. It's a little email series. So once you put your email in, I'll email you every day for a couple days, and it'll have a little strategy of the day and intention of the day. So you definitely want to check that out to get more ideas with playing with your little ones. All right, I'll see you guys next time.